Do you get tired of slaving over a hot stove just to make a simple snack for your family or for a party? If so, then your problems are solved. Cakes and other desserts are very delicious, but they're also very time consuming. A lot of people do not have the budget also. Well, for my time crunch schedule and budget, brownies are my option. I'm going to take you through the steps of making brownies. The first thing you need to do is make sure that you have the materials that you need, and you need to take about 35 minutes out of your time to make the brownies. The materials that you need are brownie mix. You can choose any kind that you want. They have a lot of different kinds. You need to have cooking spray. You need to have a pan to cook it in. You need to have a spatula. You need to have a bowl to mix it in. You need to have 2 eggs. You need to have cooking oil. You need to have water. You need to have a measuring cup and an oven mitt. And a toothpick. The first step that you need to go through is that you need to pour the brownie mix into the bowl. And then you need to take your 2 eggs, or first 1 egg, crack it over the side, let it go in there, make sure you don't get any of the outside shell on it. Then crack your second one and do the same thing. You need to get your measuring cup and put 1/4 cup of water in there. Pour it in the bowl also. Get your cooking oil and put 1/2 cup and pour it in there. You need to get your spatula and you need to mix it up very well. You mix it up, mix it around like this, mix it in the middle, make sure that you get all the yolk and the eggs busted. Keep mixing it. Usually it takes about 50 strokes just to get it kind of smoothed out. You want to try to make it thin so when you pour it into the pan, it goes in very softly. Make sure you get all the crust and all of that just mixed up very, very well. All the crumbs from the brownie mix, you need to get it all mixed up. Before you do all of this, you need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees so that when you get done mixing everything, it'll be ready to heat or ready to bake your brownies. When you get done mixing, you need to pour it into the pan just like this. Try to pour it very evenly throughout the pan. You can take your spatula and clean out the bowl like this into the pan. And then when you're done, you can set your bowl to the side. You can take your spatula and you can smooth it out like this. Depending on which kind of pan that you have, that's what depends on the time. Most of the times are on the back of the cooking box. If you don't want to choose the directions on the back of the box, you have many alternatives such as the websites, cookbooks, magazines such as Home Cooking and Cooking in the Country and stuff like that. They have all kind of different instructions and everything how to make brownies, but this is a specific one that I chose. Whenever you get done mixing everything into your pan, put your oven mitt on, open your oven, put it in there on the top rack. Wait 25 to 28 minutes for this specific size pan. Whenever your time's up, you can pull it out with your oven mitt. Make sure you don't burn yourself. You take your toothpick and you stick it in. If you pull it out and there's nothing on the toothpick, that means your brownies are done. If you stick it in and you pull it out and there's still some stuff on your toothpick, then that means they're not done, and you can stick them back in the oven for 3 to 5 minutes. When you pull them out, do the same thing with the toothpick. This is what your finished project will be like. A whole plate full of brownies. Yum. And so, if you want a quick and easy, cheap way to make a very good snack, delicious for your family dinner, brownies is the way to go. You can find any of this stuff at a dollar store, at a grocery store. Most of this stuff you already have at home. Brownie mix is usually about $3 to $4 at a grocery store or at a dollar store. So, enjoy your brownies.